What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Hey Roo the Guru, aka Soccer God, Studio One Live Production. Let's go. Right now, man, we trying to look at some basketball games today. I'm trying to see if we can pull out some smoke for us, man. Smoke for us, man. I'm going to my favorite website, teamrankings.com. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it is a well-loved site. You got me? Let me turn this fan on. I know it's probably okay. I'm gonna do alphabetical order, and the first game we got up is Army at Holy Cross. What? Let's look at Army. Let's look at Army. Let's look at Army. Let's look at Army. Army. I've been the Army. I'm one of them more. What's that little Army song? I left them home. I left my mama home to join the Army. Yeah. Okay, Army. Army been looking pretty good lately. They went on a little 5-game winning streak and won 6 out of their last 8. Okay, little Army. They went on the road, just lost to Americans 68-71. Have they ever played Holy Cross? They did beat Holy Cross at Holy Cross. So it is hard for me to say Army can't beat Holy Cross again at home. When I look at the betting view, they've covered that 4.5 point spread. They covered the plus 5.5 underdog as an upset special. A plus 179 victory. Army been getting you paid lately. If you've been betting with Army, you've been getting paid as of December the 29th into the new year. They been money. Okay, they didn't cover them, but then they cover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight. A plus 130, plus 124, plus 174, and they only a 4.5 point underdog. They beat Holy Cross by 5 last. They was only a 1.5 point favorite. Let me see what Holy Cross has been doing of lately. I think I love this game. Holy Cross is on the opposite trend. They've lost 4 straight and then won. Then they done lost 6 out of the last 7 games. 6 out of the last 8. While Army done won 8 out of the last 6. This looks like a lot to me. I can't see no other way but Army minus 4.5. I like it. And I do like the under. What makes them think? Oh, because they got over the last time. Ooh, I don't think so. I think they're going to struggle scoring again. I think, as a matter of fact, it was just the Holy Crusaders. Let me see. When they on the road, they only score 60, 70, 69, 65. They did score 80. And they could probably, they might, I ain't going to leave. I'm going to leave that over alone. But I do like Army. It's the, okay. Let me look at the head to head. I ain't gonna be lazy. Let me see how they been doing all along. Army, Holy Cross, Army. Army bust them up last year, and at home, Army looking good. 4-1 of their last. Okay, I see last year Holy Cross bust their ass, but lately the Army been beating them at home. Holy Cross on the road is terrible. I like Army. Alright, we got VMI at East Tennessee State. Head to head. What's been going on? VMI looking good. They knocked off Wofford. Lost a close game in North Carolina, Greensboro. East Tennessee ain't too bad. East Tennessee been having their number. Can VMI get it done? Can VMI get it done? East Tennessee State. Let me look at these standings. Are they in the same conference? No, they're not. Oh, they are in the same conference. They're in the what conference? Conference? Southern Conference. Mm-hmm. They about the same. Let me see how they do on home. East Tennessee State is 10-3 at home. VMI is 6-3 at home. And then when they on the road, they 3-7. They a better road team. They're a better road team. That's because they play 14 more road games. That's interesting. So it's time for VMI to get a little home straight. Let's see what the spreads say. East Tennessee State and VMI. There we go. I love team rankings now. Let's keep it real. Okay, East Tennessee State. They've been win 2, lost 2, win 1. 1, 2, lost 1. 1, 2, lost 2. 1, 1. Away they lost by 5. They won 1. They won away. I'm just looking at their away record. They struggle on the road, but these are better teams. James Madison, Wichita State, but they lost to JU. That's questionable. And they can't really cover. They did a little good stretch here, but they can't cover -4. They lost. They can't cover +1.5. They lost. But yet you want me to believe they're a 6.5 point favorite against VMI. I don't know, but VMI, they went on a stretch where they were getting hammered, but then they got shit together. Is this just a bad team? Back Wofford? Let me see, Wofford and West Carolina. Did these boys play Wofford or West Carolina? Did they just beat them? Did they play Wofford? They lost to Wofford at home. Did they play West Carolina? No. They didn't play West Carolina. Okay. They lost to Greensboro as well by 5. Man, the points tell me they can't cover that, bro. They can't cover that. +6.5. +10 they cover. +4 okay, them big spread, them big team. +4 they cover. +20 they cover. +12, +15, +15, +18 they cover. Man, VMI covering machine. Man, give me VMI with that +6.5, man. I think they might outright it. I'm gonna put +230 because I might outright money line at home. Who you talking? Next game. Appalachian State, Southern Miss. Let's go. You like them? I don't know. I don't know if I like them or not. I don't know. Let's go. Okay. They looking about. Put this out. This be on high. Fat J. Let's go. Appalachian State. They just beat Georgia State. They lost the Old Dominion. Southern Miss, they ain't played in a while, man. Hey, Appalachian State, they look good at home. Ooh, Southern Miss, y'all trash on the road. Let me see if the money's saying it. Let me look at Appalachian State. Appalachian State. Let me see if they've been covering for us or not. Let's see if they fluky. Let me see if they're favorite. Let me see. Okay, App State. They've been balling lately. 5-game winning streak. Huh? You lost 7 out of their last 9. Did they play Southern Mississippi yet? Nope, they did not. They haven't covered well, though, of the last 4 games. didn't cover at all. They're not covering these big spreads. -8, -11, -8. They did a little bit, not too much though. -8. They couldn't cover -7. App State, y'all looking like y'all can't cover this. Y'all looking like y'all can't cover this. Matter of fact, let me see what other Southern Miss. And we did say they on the road looked bad. They did look bad on the road. They 1-4 on the road lately. But they've been covering +9, -12, +12. They didn't cover this -9, +9 a minute. They lost by 13. It was close. Ooh, man, I think I like Southern Miss and them 8 points. Southern Miss +8. I don't think they can upset them. Because they on the road and they don't play good on the road. Matter of fact, App State, what y'all been doing again at home? They ain't been covering. They ain't been covering, bro. I'm just being honest. Okay, home, they won by 4. They been on the road home. Okay, that's when they beat James Madison. Ooh. They beat Coastal Carolina. Ooh. I'm scared of this pick. I kind of like the Southern Miss. I'm going to put a question mark on that. I might not vote down because like App State can turn it on at home now. Okay, what's this? Indiana, IU versus Wisconsin, Milwaukee. Let me see what's going on. Wisconsin, Milwaukee been having a number. They ain't been good at home. They've been pretty good on the road. Wisconsin, Milwaukee, and Indiana U. Let me see. Where they at? IU Indy. That's what they call now. They 8-16. Trash. That's trash, y'all. That's trash. Let me see. Look. Ooh, they just been getting bust open. They gotta win. Every time they get a win, they go back on the losing streak. So why won't I think they lost to Milwaukee at Milwaukee by 7? So how much they favor now at home? I mean, underdog now at home. +9, even more? Even more, and they haven't been able to cover it, really. They covered Cleveland State. They covered, see, they were +16 at first. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Now, that was too many points. They were covering in a nice little span here. Nice span here in December. They ain't played, boy. You bet on them. You looking good. You feel me? Got a +142 victory for you. Let me see Wisconsin, Milwaukee. How have y'all been looking on the road? Y'all lost on the road. Another road lost to Oakland. This look like a game that ain't gonna get covered again. And they can't cover at all. Man, they at home now. They should be able to bound like IU Indy. +9. They at home now. They was at home and they only beat them by what, 7? And y'all miscalculated it. Y'all said it was a +16 underdog or 16-point favorite here in this case. And now they go to Indy and you saying they 9. That's not right. Should be like 4 or 5. I'm going with IU Indy. Indy. Next game, Michigan, Oregon.
Let's go. We trying to make this under a 30-minute span. Can we make it? Michigan been looking good. Oregon been looking ducky. They've been looking ducky. Oregon been looking ducky. Ain't played in about 2 years. Michigan at home, undefeated the last 5 games. Oregon, they getting stomped lately. Let me look at it. It's looking like Michigan so far. I gotta dig a little deeper. Michigan, they're at home. They're at home. You see what they've been doing at home. Lost to Minnesota, close game. It's hard, it's hard to play in Minnesota on the road. Minnesota play good at home. They lost to 2 good ones. Neutral site, 1 point, 2 point. That's tough losses. And then they lost a tough loss to Wake Forest. Other than that, they not losing. Okay, Purdue the only stomp down they got. Other than that, man, they is balling. They balling. What's the spread though? That's the question. Covering, they all right. They went on the stretch right there. They couldn't. They lost. A +6, 13 Minnesota got somebody paid. I don't know who it was. -8 on Oregon. They haven't covered that in I don't know how long. Well, I don't know, Michigan. Y'all are close. Y'all win close games. And Oregon ain't bad. Oregon ain't bad. Okay, they don't win on the 3-game losing streak. Did they lose somebody? They had to lose somebody, man. Okay, lost Minnesota. Minnesota beat them or Michigan too. So whatever. Okay, they went on a roll and they was at home at Nebraska. Huh? How did Michigan do against Nebraska? I'm gonna look at that, but let me look at the betting view. They ain't been able to cover either, man. Ugh. Man, I gotta get them points, man. I understand. Michigan, how y'all did against Nebraska? Did y'all play Nebraska? They did not play Nebraska. They do play them later, but they haven't played them yet. This is a common opponent. They played them 3-point game, very close. They blow UCLA out. So that's alarming. That's alarming. That's alarming. That's alarming. And then when I look at them, UCLA blow them out. Ooh, I think I like the Michigan half, 4 points or some shit. I just think I'm better off taking the half on that game. Let me look at something here. Okay. Let's see this Rutgers Michigan game. Let me see what they were doing first half. Michigan was up by 7 at half. 32-25. Let's see this Penn State game. Okay, they were tied at half. But shit, Michigan probably ain't covered that anyway. Matter of fact, I'm just looking at their home game. Northwestern. Oh, they were down a half on that one. They had to come back. Let me look at Oregon. See how y'all doing first half, Oregon. Destroy first half. That was ugly. UCLA was up 40-26 at half. Wow. Let me see. Minnesota, Oregon. Let me see what they were doing first half. Minnesota beating them down. Yeah, I like Michigan half, man. Let me Machine had. They at home too. They gonna come out, bump them, and they can let off a little bit and win the game by 7. I don't know. I'm scared of that 8. Seahawks, we know y'all been trash. We know it. It's nothing to show it. Y'all beat Butler. I don't know. Let's look at them, man. They trash, bro. It's the worst Seahawks team I've ever witnessed, I believe. I've ever witnessed and been aware of. Let me see. They barely beat Plain P. They lose to Fordham. They lose to Hofstra. They lose to Vanderbilt. They lose to Monmouth. And then they go on a 5-game losing streak because they can't beat none of these big dogs. They barely beat DePaul. And then they on a, what? 7-game losing streak? And they only a +3-point underdog. They were +5 here. Butler. Wait a minute. They played Butler. I just saw that. They lost to Butler at Butler by 5. So they think they're going to do better because they're at home now. They played Georgetown pretty decent. You know what? These two trash teams, I don't got to bet on them niggas, man. They both trash. I don't want Boston College at Louisville. Boston College at Louisville. I see why these sports shows only do 5 or 6 picks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it's hard. I'm going to do these videos in segments, man. First, Louisville. Boston College knocking off Florida State. Boston College been beating Louisville. Hey, what's going on? Hey, they been beating their. Hey, what's going on? Dang. Louisville ain't playing this year though, and Louisville got something to say. I think they do. Let's go. Let's watch it. Let me see. Boston College. Boston College. They ain't looking too good. They just won a home game. They beat Miami. My Miami's so sorry, man. We looked at like we were going to be good. They covered that +19. They covered that +6 with a +210 victory. All right, Louisville. What y'all got going on? Y'all got to go to the road. They beat SMU, destroyed them. They destroyed Syracuse. They barely beat Pitt. They beat Clemson by, that's a home game. They destroyed Virginia on the road. They destroyed Florida State on the road. So, let me look at Georgia Tech. Why did they lose to Georgia Tech? That's unbecoming of them. That's unbecoming. Georgia Tech done won 2 nice games. They done beat Clemson and Louisville. So you gotta be careful now. You gotta be careful now. Damn, I still got my timer running. Turn it off. And they gotta lose by 13. When last time they lost by 13? When last time they beat somebody by? They did that. And -14, they couldn't do it. Kentucky was favorite. -21, they couldn't do it. -1, -5. Okay, they did that -8. They couldn't do -15. Why? Because they had them beat Virginia. Wait a minute. I thought I seen. Okay, they beat them by 20 when they was a 5-point favorite, and then they jumped to a 15-point favorite. Why? They won by 14 though. They did win by 14. Wait for -9. And then they covered that. They lost to Wake Forest. Louisville should be able to cover this, man. They should be able to. This made me want to look at their halftime scores. I think Louisville should be able to cover. Let me see what Boston College at home. Alright, that Florida State game, what was going on first half? Florida State was winning, and Boston College made it miraculous. Duke dumped them. Duke was up 7 at half. Man, I like Louisville half too, man. I know they be tricking you on these halves, bro. They look like they was pretty good in here with Syracuse. They were tied with them. But Louisville blows Syracuse out, though. Boston College have been beating them. This ain't the same Boston College team. That's for sure. I'm going to go with the Louisville half, man. I'm just saying. How many games that was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How long we been recording, goddammit? 26 minutes? Alright. I'm gonna go over maybe 2 more. Boston University and Navy. Boston University and Navy. Boston University ain't playing at their home court. They just beat Holy Cross. Navy. They beat Army. So Navy should be favored just off that. I bet you Navy favored just off that. 11-12. They lost to Northern Maryland. They're home at Navy. Oh, they're 1-point favorite. What? They did beat Army 1 game though. See? Okay. Boston U. Okay. Oh, Navy ain't good. And they gotta go roll. They beat Army on the roll. They beat Lehigh. They lost to Bucknell twice away, and then at home even worse. By 10. So Boston, how did y'all do against Bucknell? They beat Bucknell, and they play them again. They beat Lehigh. I'm just looking at these comments, Tony. Oh, y'all lost to Navy already by 15. Oh my goodness. And now y'all a 1-point favorite. Is that big of a swing? I can't believe it. There was an underdog, but that got destroyed. So Vegas or whoever make these numbers, how could it be only 1.5-point favorite? How? I can't see how. Navy can beat these boys. I don't like this game at all, actually, because it's too crazy looking, and it's only 1:30. What kind of game you think this is finna be, man? like 65, 65. See what happened that time? That's 131. That's under 130. That's under 130. Boy, I'm going to pass. Bucknell. You seen what Bucknell been doing? I might like Bucknell over American University, but American University is 5-0. They last 5 games, though. But Bucknell is 5-0 at home lately. Okay, they don't want 3 straight at home. This is going to be a good game. Both of these games. American, 14-9, leading the Patriot League. Bucknell. Army right behind. Boston U. Holy Cross. You see this? This is a very even league. Very even league. Let me click on Bucknell. Oh, Bucknell went on a terrible slide, but then they look like they done salvaged the ship, so to speak. And they are 1-point favorite against America, and they lost 50 by 10. Is it because they home? That's why? It's another one of them games that you be like, huh? American. Man, American looking unstoppable right now. What? Man, I like American. They're underdog. I like American, man. They on the stomp right now, man. They 7-game winning streak. A 7-game winning streak, man. Them boys on the road. On a roll again. They went under the last game. But I like American, man. They're my picks for the first half of the day. I'm going to look through these 7 o'clock games. Ooh, it's a long list. It's a long list. Look at all these games. Ooh. It's a lot of these games, bro. It's to the point where I really got to look at which one I like the best. Dang, I like them the best from the first half. But if I look at the regular, would I like them better than these? I don't know. Hey man, that's it. That's my. We got Army, VMI plus 6.5. I might like that plus 230. Southern Miss plus 8. I was a little shaky on that, but I like IU Indy plus 9. I like Michigan at the half. I like Louisville at the half. And we like American University. Let's go.